Good morning, everyone. Well, this is March 1st, 2021, Monday morning, minus 1 degree Celsius. And I thought I'd get out bright and early this morning and take a walk before daylight. Oh, I forgot to say this is 2021, in case you look at this a year from now. And this is 2021. March 1st. We're getting close to spring. Spring is very close now. So I am just going to take a walk around the city. I'm just checking out some technical issues here. Okay, I think I'm all right. Okay, off we go. An early morning walk before daylight. See what people are around at 6. It's about 6:15, 6:20 a.m. So this ought to be nice because I love getting up early in the morning. It's my favorite time of the whole day. It's the first thing in the morning. That's my absolute favorite time. And I hope I didn't make a mistake wearing the jacket I have on, because the last time I used this jacket, my microphone rubbed on my jacket and made a really loud noise every step I took. But I put it in a different spot today, so I'm hoping that might make a difference. And if it does that again, I'll know not to wear this jacket. This is one of those. It's a reversible jacket. It's got reflector stuff on one side, and the other side is just black. And it's kind of waterproof material. So it's made out of stuff that, if your microphone's touching anything that's moving, you hear like a sound. So it was really bad, one video I did with this jacket on. So I'm going to try it again, and it's got a little different spot. So I'm hoping things will go pretty good this morning. And I'm not sure where I'm going to go today. I just wanted to get out bright and early and watch the daylight come. Do you like doing that? Getting up early and walking around, and it comes daylight while you're out walking around? I think there's something special about early in the morning, getting out early before daylight. When it was winter time, it was harder because it was cold, but right now it's not really winter anymore. I'm just going to try to zip my coat just a little bit. There we go. It's not really winter anymore. It's the first signs of spring, I guess you could call it, because it is only -1, and I think we're getting up to plus 2 or 3 or something maybe today, 1 or 2. And around noon we're supposed to be getting some rain, so I brought my umbrella with me, and we'll see how all that goes today. Could be a flurry, because it's starting to drop something around 0 or 1 degree. So it could be a flurry, it could be just rain. We'll see as the day progresses. There's a bit of a breeze right now, but it's not bad. I got my hat on, and I brought my toque if the wind gets too cold, because this jacket doesn't have a hood. So if the wind gets kind of chilly, I can shift and put my toque on. The only thing I got against toques, when you take it off, your hair is quite a mess. And I'm just looking at what it looks like here at City Hall right now. It's well lit up in here. There's lots of lights still around. I guess they're the lights you had up at Christmas time. And it looks pretty good in here. BMO bank building in the distance there. Yeah, it's very nice in here at this time in the morning. But I think I just walked in here to take a look around. You can see now the snow is almost gone. 1st of March, and there's not much snow left. Just where it was plowed and piled up. That's the only place you got snow. Anywhere else, it's all melted off. which I love it. I love it. The snow's nice when it first comes, but by the time spring gets here, I think most of us has had enough of the snow, and we're kind of welcome the warm weather and the green grass and the leaves on the trees again and all that stuff. So hoping for an early spring, that would be nice. But we'll have to take what we get. This is Canada, and the weather is not always great in March. We can get a big blizzard before March is over. But today, we'll enjoy it. We'll enjoy our day today and enjoy getting out and walking. I see the first signs of dawn in the sky. It's still dark here on the ground, but the sky has got a little bit of light. So I would say by, I don't know, 6:30, 6:45, 6:45 maybe, it'll be daylight. So we'll enjoy this little time right here of still darkness, walking around on the street. I know my phone lights it up. It doesn't give a true picture of how bright it is. It's actually darker than my phone shows it. Because phones are made so you can see at night, see a little better, to take photographs of things. That's why it's made that way. But it's actually not this light. And those shadows are not from the sun, they're from street lamps. So if you see shadows down there, they're from the street lamps. And it's not daylight. But it's a wonderful time. First thing in the morning when it's still dark out. Beautiful, beautiful time to walk around in the city and enjoy the fresh air and the walk. Well, we'll just stand here for a minute and wait for a light. I can walk across because there's nothing coming, but it's all right. I'll just wait and walk on my signal. I'm not in a hurry this morning, so I'll just walk on my signal and pretend I do that all the time. I don't always. Sometimes I just walk right across there. And but I'm not in a hurry today. It's one of those days. I have nothing to do. It's Monday morning. I'm just happy that we're entering into March, because spring is just around the corner, and it feels like a spring morning today. I'm enjoying this beautiful day. Although I know we're going to get some rain this afternoon or snow, I'm not sure. Could be wet snow, but I think it's rain. I think that's what we're getting today. And enjoy it anyways. Take what comes and enjoy it. That's what I say. Get out and do something, walk, jog, whatever you like to do. You'll feel a lot better if you get out and get exercise. I was in such a hurry this morning to get out of the house, gather up all my stuff. I left the television going and it was on YouTube. And so I guess they shut it off after a while anyway, in case you fell asleep or something. If you're on YouTube, if anybody's not familiar with watching YouTube on your TV, it'll ask you after a while, still watching? And if you don't answer within so many minutes, it'll turn it off. So that's okay. But I walked right out and left my TV going, because I had misplaced one of my cords that I needed to plug in my spare battery. Should my phone get down on power, I got a spare battery and I got a cord to plug it in. And I had taken that cord out for something else, and meant to put it back, but I didn't, and I spent quite a bit of my time looking for that cord. I eventually found it over by my nightstand. It was on the floor, so I don't know how it got down there, but lucky I found it anyway, because I only have the one like that. I have a whole bunch of cords, but they're all different, or 2 or 3 of them are. My phone takes the new type of plug, one that can go in either way, and it's a little bit wider than the other ones. But the other end of the cord has to be big to plug into my battery and to plug into my charger. There are different types of chargers too, but this takes the big wide one. I guess it's a USB port, something like that's what it is. USB on one end and a plug for my phone on the other end. And the thing about this cord, it's about 4 feet long, so it'll reach a lot of places. And I have only one, so if I lose that, I'm going to be going to the store to buy another one. And they're not cheap, so I kind of like to hang on to that one. Well, I'm walking towards the south end. I'm not sure if I'm going to go down there or I'm going to take another direction. We'll see. It's a nice morning for a walk anyways, and I did a lot of downtown videos, which I'm downtown right now, but I got a feeling maybe I should take another course just to break up the monotony, maybe go another direction. So I may do that, possibly this morning. How would you like a walk up around the university? I might walk up that direction. We'll see how much time I have left on my phone here. And I don't think I got anything cluttered it up this morning. I'm pretty sure I erased all my old videos and stuff, so phone shouldn't be too cluttered, in which case I'm good for an hour, maybe a little longer. And right at the moment I've only got 12 minutes in, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know if we can't make it up to university and walk around with what time I have here or not. I see we have some wind blowing at the moment here, which you're probably going to hear that in your screen, in your speaker. So I'm going to try to put my hand around my microphone a little bit there, and maybe that'll shield it from the wind. I'm out of the wind now. I just took a corner head. There's no wind here. So I'm walking up Spring Garden Road in a pre-dawn walk. It's not even daylight yet. The street is still dark. The sky has got some light, but the street's still dark. So, whoops, my phone was pointing down a little bit. There we go. Nobody wants to stare at the sidewalk like that. That's not very good. So we got to have a good balance there. So I'm going to try to strike a... I think that's pretty good right there. What do you think? Is that good? Right there, I think. Okay, if I can just keep it there, it'll be great. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do this morning. We'll see. I just wanted to walk before daylight. Don't care where I go. Just to get out and take an early morning walk. Things look a lot different at dark. That building right over there is Taz Records. They sell all kinds of LPs and things like that, and lots of other stuff too. Some posters and knickknacks and stuff, and different type of things. Kind of a cool store. And that right there is the courthouse. I can see it better on my phone than I can see it. Just walking. It just looks like a black building when I'm just walking. But the camera lights it up, and you can actually see the details. Like that building over there, that's the old library. And all I can see is a black outline and 2 white lights. But the camera shows all the details. So, You see a lot more in your camera than you see with the eye when it's not very light out. I don't know how it does it, but it does. It works pretty good if you want to take a nighttime video, because you can see all the details. And the only thing is, the bright things come up a little bit bright if it's dark out. But you can't have everything, so. Anyway, Spring Garden Road looks quite quiet this morning. There's a few walkers out. The odd person out here walking. I wish I had a dog. I love to take my dog out for walks when I'm doing this videos. But I don't have a dog because where I live, we're not allowed to have dogs in that building. We have a cat, but we're not allowed to have dogs. So it's too bad, because I really wish I had a dog to walk around with me. It'd be kind of nice. I think my favorite dog is a husky, and next to that is a German Shepherd. Hope one day I'll have one of those, but I can't have it where I live because they don't allow it. And I don't want to get kicked out, because you have to live somewhere, and you got to abide by the rules. You don't want to get into trouble, so. Well, I'm hoping this microphone isn't rubbing on my coat, because it made a horrible noise. The last time I put it in a different spot. I put it, I don't know. I had it somewhere that it rubbed, but I got it in a different spot this time, so I'm hoping it'll be all right. It might be down my jacket a little too far. It's about halfway down the front of my jacket, clipped on there, and we'll see how it works. I just don't like to get it too loud, because if you start clipping from too loud, it don't sound good. And you can always turn the volume up on your phone if it's too low when you're watching the video. Just turn your volume up a little bit, get to where you want it. But if it's too loud, you can't get the clipping out of there. Don't matter what you do, you're still going to have it. So we'll try this, and hopefully it works out all right. Now, wearing my other jacket, I knew the perfect spot to put I had a zipper front pocket, and I put it right there, and it was about 8 inches from my mouth maybe, and it worked out really good. I just talk kind of low like I am here, and it worked out really well. But this one is down a little bit more. It's about a foot from my mouth, so I can probably talk a little bit louder, and it won't overload anything. So maybe I'll raise my voice just a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. I think maybe about where I'm talking right now would probably be good, because I want you to be able to hear me and not just a mumble off in the distance there. So we're walking on Spring Garden Road, still going towards the university, but I don't know if I'll have enough time to go up there and then walk around. So my video capacity would be half used up before I got there. So it's kind of prohibitive. That maybe the best way would be one day, if I want to walk around the university, would be walk to the spot I want to start at and then turn on my video, because I don't think it's enough time to walk all the way up there and then walk around the university. So, but well, I'll think that over. And if not today, I'll be coming out tomorrow making a video too, I think, unless it's raining. But as far as I know, I'll be coming out tomorrow. You can see inside of Tim Hortons, they still don't have any chairs in here. This is the only Tim Hortons in all of Halifax that never put the chairs back in after the COVID restrictions. And that's because the building is long and narrow, and if you put the chairs in, the people walking into the restaurant will be walking too close to the chairs. They can't keep 2 meters away because the building's long and narrow. So that's why that one never put the chairs back in and the tables. All the rest of the Tim Hortons have tables and chairs, and they're spaced apart, but you can go in and sit down. But that one, you can't. It's just the way it's built. It's just a bad luck for them that it was built that way. Because nobody could have anticipated this back when that place was opened. But if I really get the urge to go inside and have coffee, Starbucks is right there. But I'm okay for now. I'm good. And back that way is a McDonald's too. McDonald's back there a little bit has seating inside as well. So there's places to go down here, even if I can't go into Tim Hortons. Well, this is absolutely wonderful, walking around in a pre-dawn walk. It's still kind of dark on the street. The sky is getting a little brighter, but the street is still a little bit dark. I'd say it's more dark than light, although it's partly light. So we'll continue walking around. Maybe just walk around downtown. I just wanted to do an early morning walk while it's still dark out. I don't think I did one of those since I've been doing videos, and I've been doing this since last July. And I don't think I did an early morning walk when it was still dark out. So this is my first one. Things always look a little different when it's dark, and I really like it. I love walking in the dark, and I love the early morning. Just before it comes perfectly dawn. That's my absolutely best time of the day. Half daylight and half dark. It's great. It's just a wonderful feeling. Do you feel that way? I don't know if I'm the only one or if there's other people like that as well. Here's McDonald's right here. I may come there before too long and get a coffee. It looks pretty quiet in there right now. No, I see somebody in there. It must be open. All right. So anybody that wants to make a comment, let me know if you like going out for walks when it's still dark out. Is that just me, or is that something a lot of people like doing? Because I absolutely love it. Going out before daylight and walking around, especially in the city and downtown, and the street lights are all on and stuff. And I don't know, just something magical about it. For me anyways. So let me know, my viewers, if you feel that way. You like going out for an early morning walk before daylight and watching the daylight come. If that's something you enjoy. Let's walk up this way. I'll just tell you where I am. I'm on the corner of Spring Garden and I will let you know. I should know this by now, but for some reason. Well, we'll walk up. I'm where the Lord Nelson Hotel is in East Link, right over there. So anybody knows Halifax knows where I am. But I just forgot the name of the street right here. But maybe the next intersection there'll be oh, I see it. It's South Park. There we go. Corner of South Park and Spring Garden. This is the Lord Nelson Hotel. Big hotel, a landmark, been here for a long time. I don't know how long it's been here, but I'm sure it's been here a long time. Just by looking at it. It's a brick building, and it's the old style, and it is, I'll tell you how tall it is. Got one big lobby floor, and then above that you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 7 stories above the lobby, but the lobby takes up a couple of stories. The entranceway is high, See, the roof is kind of high there. It looks like a bar right there, the White Arms. So if anybody's interested in the Lord Nelson Hotel, that's where it is. And this would be the loading dock. As a former truck driver, I always, no, that's not the loading dock, that's where the cars go in. I'm sure they have a loading dock. Because I always look for the loading docks because that's what I always did. And the type of job I had, I delivered mattresses to hotels quite often. Yeah, I've been to just about all of them. I've been to the casino in Windsor and casino in Niagara, casino up in, what do they call it, up by, there's a third one up north of Toronto. I just can't think of it now. I think there's a fish or something named after it. I can't think of the name of it. Anyways, yeah, I've been to all those casinos, and we were, Sleep Country was one of our big customers, and I mostly Sealy mattresses, mostly. I worked right out of Sealy pretty much. I didn't work for Sealy. I worked for a trucking company that was contracted to Sealy, and but I was at Sealy most of the time. That's where I did most of my work from, and Sealy is in Toronto, Scarborough area. So I went to a lot of hotels, many, many hotels. Not just the casino, but a lot of the hotels. And first thing you do is like look for the loading door, see how you're going to get in there. And well, there's the time right now. You can see it is about 12 minutes to 7. It's not completely daylight yet. It's about half. I'd say it's about halfway there to daylight now. And you know what we should do? I know what I can do. It's not quite daylight. Let's walk up on top of Citadel Hill and look down over the city while it's still a little bit dark. That sounds like something would be nice to do. Show you nice pictures of the city from up there. That's a great idea. So that's what we'll do. We'll walk up Citadel Hill, which is right there where that hill is, just past the end of this building. We can start up the hill and maybe get some good views of the city from there before it gets too light. I know it's getting light fast. There's not too much darkness left. I'd say we're about halfway to daylight. But if I hurry, I might make it up there in time to get some shots of the city. I wasn't thinking about that, or I would have done that earlier. But I just thought of it. It just came to me. Be nice to look down at the city when it's still kind of dark. So I gotta take this trail, and hopefully that trail will get me right up there. Well, nobody else is waiting. I'm gonna go too because time's important, and I don't want to fool around here too long. So we're gonna get right up on the hill where we can get some pictures of the city. If we can. It's fenced in right here, so you can't go up the hill right here. So we'll walk down the sidewalk until we can get up the hill. Citadel Hill is right there. It takes you in a big area, but that is Citadel Hill right there. But you got to get over the hump before you can see down on the city. So as soon as I find a walkway up there, that's where I'm going to go. Okay. There's a lot of these signs around Halifax that says downtown Halifax. There's one on the other side of the hill. There's one up the where Water Street and Hollis is up at the other end of the city, like the north end. There's one up there, and I'm sure there's more. There's a few of those signs around to let people know they're in the Halifax city limits. Okay, I'm going to try this pass right here. See if we can get up on top of the hill before it gets too light. And see if we can get some pictures of the city from up here. This ought to be a workout. This is quite a quite a steep little hill I'm going up here. Ought to get a pretty good workout here, I think. There is a trail right there, but I don't think it's any improvement over the grass. So she's straight up to the top. She's a long walk, but I'm gonna try to make her all in one walk. Because it'll be a lot shorter around towards the city if I'm up on top of the hill. You'll know if I start huffing and puffing how steep this hill is. And we're going to see a beautiful sunrise shortly. We'll get up on top of the hill. We can spend some time up there, watch the sun come up, and hopefully see some of the city just waking up. Ooh, this is a walk. But it's good for you. The older you get, the more you need to do this stuff because it keeps you in shape. I'm almost up here. A little bit more and I've made it in one shot without a break. I say that was pretty good for an old guy like myself. Look at there. That's where we was down there. I came around that corner right over there. And now I'm up above the top of the buildings. And you're probably going to get a lot of wind up here. So I'm going to try to shelter my microphone as best I can. And I got to get over this fence somehow here. Oh, I see it. I think I see an easier spot up here, maybe. Maybe not. But I gotta get over it somehow because I gotta go back down the hill if I might have to anyway. But we'll see. I'm gonna try to get over it. There we go. I made it. Made it over the hill. I hope I'm not over the hill. Just walking over the hill, not over the hill. Alright, look at that sunrise. I gotta shield my mic, there's a lot of wind up here because we're up high in the air, that's why there's wind. I can see the sun and the clouds there, and hopefully you get a beautiful sunrise from up here. This ought to be really great. Get some good shots. Give you a good picture of what Halifax looked like. We'll walk right around this hill. So, okay, so there's the south end down that way. I guess west is over there. The south end is down that way right there. Try not to make you dizzy. The street I walked up, Spring Garden Road, is right over in that direction. Can't see it from here, but it's over that way. Oh, a lot of people are out here doing the same thing early this morning. Taking pictures and watching the sun come up. And yeah. Isn't this beautiful? Looking out over the harbor, look at that sun coming up there. I can't look at it, but my phone can look at it. Isn't that beautiful? So, when I get down where the stairs is, if I didn't get enough climbing, we'll walk up the stairs because you get a good view up there too. I couldn't get up where I wanted to be because these fences here, there's no way through there right from here. But I imagine I can walk up the stairs and get up to the top of the hill again, because now I'm going down the hill. And look at that sun. Oh, maybe you can't see it, I don't know. Oh, I think I hit my tracker. Just 1 second here. One pull. There. That should do it. Yep. Okay, there we go. I used to do that accidentally. Didn't know what I was doing. Now I know what happened. It's all in the handle. You hit the wrong thing and it starts tracking. Which I guess could be a good feature, but it's nothing I'm probably going to use because most things are just spontaneous that I want to take a picture of. I really don't want to track anything that's moving. I'd rather just look at things. So we'll try to get back up on top of the hill here if we can. Hopefully we can. But I got a fence all around here, and I don't know if I'm going to get up there because there's gates are locked that you use to get up there. So I may not. This might be as high as I can go right here. Kind of looks that way. It looks like that area up there is off limits, unless the gates are open. The fence goes all the way around it, so I'm probably not going to be able to go up there. But anyways, we're still up quite high. We're looking down on top of the Scotia Bank Center, Scotia Arena, whatever you call it. Scotia Bank Center, I guess that's what it's called. Scotia Bank Center, there. That erases all the doubt. Says right on it, Scotia Bank Center. Okay. And yeah, this is as high as we're going to get right here. How many minutes I've been out here now? Ooh, 38 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. Really does. When I leave here, I might as well just finish my video up on top of the hill here, but I'm not going to end it yet. We'll walk around and look at some things. If they ever open that back up, we'll go in there one day and show you what the fort looks like in there. But for now, we'll have to stick to the city because that's not open. There goes the helicopter just taking off. It looks like they have a guard on here all night just to make sure people don't go in there where they're not supposed to go. So, by the looks of that, there's a guardhouse there and there's a car there. So I'd say somebody's on duty here to make sure that people go where they're supposed to go and don't go in there where they're not supposed to be. I walked up these stairs in one of my videos, down that walkway right there and down the stairs, and might do that yet today before we leave here. Well, hopefully this mic is picking me up all right, and there's not too much wind noise, and it hasn't rubbed on my coat too much. And I hope it all went well, because this has been a nice walk for me this morning. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed it thoroughly. And okay, we'll just continue on around a little bit if we can. So you get a nice look at Halifax from up here, because you're looking right down on everything. Would have been nice if I got here a little bit earlier and while it was still dark out, and it would have looked a little better, but this is okay. This is all right. You still get a good view of early morning view here while it's not that light, and a good view of what Halifax looks like from up here. And right down there where that S is, that's where Scotia Square is. A lot of Nova Scotia names on things here. Scotia Square is down there, and that used to be a bustling indoor mall before COVID. Well, it wasn't bustling. Sometimes it was pretty dead, but the food court was good, and the stores were open. They weren't always busy. It used to be. I remember back, my uncle and my aunt lived down here, and I came and stayed with them one year when I was just young, and Scotia Square was there then, and it was busy back then. That would have been the 70s, and Scotia Square was busy. I don't know what year it got built, but it was there in the 70s when I was here, and it was probably fairly new then. And it was quite busy, but towards the end it wasn't so busy, and then COVID just put the brakes on everything. Starbucks was in there for a long time, and they're out of business in there. They're still open in other locations in the city, but not in there. You know, those malls, the rent is high on the retail outlets, and so unless you're getting a high volume of customers, you can't stay in business, because you're just not going to make enough money to pay the rent. You can withstand it for a little while if you got some money. You can withstand it for a few months, even at a loss, hoping it'll get better. But eventually comes closing day, because you can't keep up with it. Well, let's walk right around the turn and take a look at the north end from here. Because if we go right around, I can kind of look at the north end too. Maybe we'll try some close-ups here if we can. Some zooming in a little bit. You can see there's lots of construction activity going on, and up here there's construction activities plentiful up in the north end. That is the main part of the city right now that's under construction. Sorry for the wobble there, I just was changing hands. Okay, there. I think I've got it under control now. Let's just, yeah, everything's good, okay. So I'm not just sure how I'm going to come down from here, but we'll walk around anyways and show you what maybe I'll go all the way around to the other side and show you what the city looked like. There's a beautiful dog. So we are now pointing towards the north end of the city. The north end has undergone a lot of changes over the years from how it used to be. I've seen pictures of when they used to have streetcars on rails going down Gottingen Street, and that's been a long time ago. they had that. I think that adds charm to a city when you got streetcars on rails, electric streetcars. Toronto never got rid of all theirs. Some of them they did, but they still got them on Queen Street and King Street and maybe some other streets as well. There's still streetcars. And it really adds something to the city's charm because people like to get on streetcars. And kind of miss that part of it in Toronto with the streetcars. And just throwing that out there, we used to have them here once. And the first time I ever saw Halifax, they had electric buses. They weren't streetcars, but they were buses. And I guess they used probably the wires that the streetcars probably would have used for the power, because they were buses, but they were on electric wires. And that's long gone. They don't have any of those around either. Well, this is quite a nice view of the whole. You walk around Citadel Hill, you can see a shot from the air of pretty much most of the city. That right there is pointing towards the university. I'd say from all that area over in there would be university. And that area up there, let's see, kind of out that way would be Fairview, Clayton Park area. Maybe that way right there. Then this is different. And we'll walk right around to the south end again. And maybe I'll try to fuel my mic because it's windy up here. We're high up now. And we'll go right around and maybe we'll go down those stairs. That's probably a good idea. And when I get down the stairs, if we can make it over to Scotia Square, that's where I'll end this video. So we got a few minutes yet, a little bit of a walk. Well, this is a little something different from what I've done in my previous videos. I was up on the hill once, but I didn't go all the way around. Like this road goes all the way around up to the top of the Citadel Hill, and you can see the city from all sides just by walking around this road. It goes right around. Too bad we couldn't get right up there, but that's all closed in and they don't allow you to enter there. So, avoid the wind blowing up here. I hope I'm shielding my microphone, trying to keep the wind off it. I hope it's working. All we can do is hope it's working, and maybe it is. Hope so. All right, let's keep on getting around this hill. As you can see now, it's daylight out. It's not bright daylight, but it's daylight. It's kind of cloudy. It would have been nice on a clear morning watching that sun come up. I saw the bit of the sun, but it's still cloudy. Maybe I get on the other side of the hill. It won't be so windy. What I'll do, I'll walk over here by the fence, and I think I might be shielded a little bit here. Yep, it's a little bit better over here. Still windy, but not as bad. I see I'm not the only one that likes to come here and walk around early in the morning, look down at the city. Well, imagine I've never done it in the summer, which I may this summer, but I haven't yet come here early in the morning in the summer. I would imagine a lot of people do that. And they got places for you to sit and look out there if you want, and just there's no winter maintenance. It doesn't say you're not allowed to go there. You can, and there's stairs down that side if you want to get out of this area and go down to the street. There's a set of stairs there, as well as a big parking lot. And this way, I don't think we're allowed to go in there. That's just the gate's open, but I don't think we can go in there because that takes you right inside the fort, and I'm pretty sure you don't go in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed in there. So, yeah, that's going into the fort. You can't do that. So, we will have to go the long way around this place. The fort's right there. And someday in the summer, I'll get a ticket if it's open, and we'll do a tour through there. That will be nice. Let's see. I'm at 50 minutes now. So by the time we get back around to the front and down those stairs, head over to Scotia Square, this video will be an hour long. But if you're home and nothing to do, I guess you wouldn't mind it watching this video, even though it's an hour long, because if you're recovering from an illness or something that's kept you in the house, then you might enjoy watching an hour-long video looking at things in Halifax, perhaps. And yeah, that'd be a good way to spend an hour in the morning watching YouTube and watching a video. I watch a lot of other people's videos of different cities and different places. Some do a good job, some not so good. And but everybody's different. What appeals to me might not appeal to the next person. And what they find good, I might not find good. So we're all different. We all like different things. And I hope you enjoy listening to me as I walk around here and talk about these different things. I hope it's something you like. And if you don't like it, well, I guess I can't force you to watch it now, can I? No. So, but I hope you do like it, and give me some comments about it, like some feedback. A lot of people don't comment on videos; they just watch them, and they don't bother to comment. But comments are good, because if my phone wobbled around too much, you might comment on that and let me know. I'll try to do better. I know I have wobbled it around a little bit. I'm going to try to keep it from wobbling if I can. And it's on a gimbal, so it stays straight, fairly straight, but it'll still, like if I move it around too much, it'll still move around, but it stays straight if I don't, not too rough on it. So you can see from Citadel Hill that Halifax is quite a large area, and the downtown is not like super big. It's okay, but it's not really big. But the area of Halifax takes in a lot. There's a big area here, and so you can see from up here when you're looking out over all the different directions that Halifax is quite a big place. And now we're pointing back towards the south end. This is where I first came up the hill, walked up right over there. I walked up the hill and climbed over the fence there. Okay, so we're going to make our way back around and head down the stairs. Let me see, I think maybe I'm just got to adjust this. There we go, okay. The gimbal knows where it's straight, so it'll find it. I just gotta pull the little thing there that lines it up, and it'll find it where it's the best position. So any of my fellow YouTubers that are in Halifax are making videos, I know there's a few of you, and I watch your videos sometimes. Give me a comment and let me know how we're doing, and I'll get back to you on the comments, because that always helps, get some input from another person that's out here doing the same thing. There's a few of us, and we all got our own style. Everybody is different. Some people just do it with music in the background. I've done a couple of those. Actually, My best watched video that I have on YouTube has got music. And a lot of people say they don't like music to it, and some say they do, but my best watched one, the one with the most views, I think it's up around, I think somewhere's around 2,500 views on that one. And that's got music, so it don't figure. So, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, some people do all their videos to music, and everybody's got a different style. We're all unique. We're all got something to bring to it, and so, anyways, my fellow YouTubers, give me some comments, give me some feedback on my videos. That would be wonderful. And some of them I have commented on a few of them, and it's always nice to you know, to share something we all like doing, and there's a lot of fun and satisfaction come with making videos. I enjoy doing it, and since I'm retired, I don't have to go to work anymore, so I got all kinds of time to do whatever I want to do, and I just discovered this. I started watching, there's a YouTuber on there called Action Kid. I started watching his videos first, and got kind of fascinated with his style, how he did it, and then I saw Johnny Strides in Toronto doing one. He was doing the similar style as Action Kid, and I kind of liked that style. So when I started making my videos, I kind of followed the same style. Well, I guess we'll just walk right. What's the best route to take here? I think back this way and down the stairs would be quicker to get to Scotia Square, because it's getting a little cool out here. It's windy up on the hill, and I can just imagine how nice it's going to be to go in Scotia Square in the food court and get a nice coffee and sit back. I've got my headphones with me and my spare battery, and I can sit back and listen to some music. And I like the old rock stuff from back in the 60s and 70s, and actually other stuff too. I got a wide range of stuff. I listen to jazz, Oscar Peterson, and I've listened to Miles Davis a little bit, but he's got a different kind of style, and not really my cup of tea. But I love jazz guitarists and the big band jazz, and I watch some country. Marty Stewart's got a guitar player on there called Kenny Vaughan, and I would advise anybody that's a guitar player wants to see somebody entertaining and a good player is watch Kenny Vaughan. Look him up. He don't always play with Marty Stewart. He has his own group as well, and he has the Kenny Vaughan Trio, and look him up. You want something that, you know, my phone is telling me that I've done something. Okay, okay, I'm all right. I thought something was acting up here, but I think I'm okay. False alarm. All right, so as I was saying, look up Kenny Vaughan if you're a guitar player. You want somebody to watch. I don't know if you've ever seen him or not. He played lead guitar with Marty Stewart, but he's also got his own style. He plays blues and rock and roll as well as country, and you might enjoy him. I'm almost back to the stairs now. We'll take the stairs and the walkway down, I guess. I could have went down over the bank there, but it's all right. We'll take the stairs. All right, back again to downtown, heading towards the we get down off this high hill, it won't be so windy. It's just, when you get up high, it's a lot of wind. I have a friend lives over and going towards Bayers Lake, just the top of the hill where all those apartments are, condos and stuff. And the wind always blowing up there. Anytime I've ever gone there, it wasn't blowing at all anywhere else. You get up there, the wind's blowing. It's very, very windy up there. Now where I live, over in Dartmouth, it's on a bit of a hill, but the hill is shielding me from the wind, because the wind usually comes from the other direction. And back when we had that hurricane, like the wind was blowing hard, but we were shielded from it a lot too. There wasn't one building got damaged, there wasn't any trees blown over. Everything was good on our street because the way it's shielded from the wind. So I come out of my place in the morning and it feels calm and warm. And then I get over in Halifax and the wind's blowing in off the ocean and it don't feel the same at all. Oh, excuse me. All right, so I'm heading down this hill. It's a lot easier coming down than it is coming up. And but I'm surprised I walked that steep hill there and it didn't give me much trouble. So I guess I'm in pretty good shape walking around all the time. And so I would encourage anybody out there who's maybe sitting around the couch a lot and watching TV and getting out of shape and you want to change, it's not too late, because I'm not a young guy and I do a lot of walking, and I know you could do it too if you just get up off that couch and put your coat on and go for a walk, and it'll start to grow on you. The more you walk, the more you want to walk. It's like joggers. I don't run because I had a bunch of stuff fall over on my leg in the back of a trailer once, and I broke my knee, and it was 8 hours of surgery, and I have 4 screws in my left knee. So I don't run, but it don't seem to bother me for walking. I can't run because it would aggravate my knee, and it would be a little rough if I was trying to run. But walking, I seem to be able to walk, and it don't really bother me. So walking will get you in shape if you can't run. Well, I'm back to the Scotia Bank Center, and we'll soon be down to the, checking my time here, make sure I'm still good. Yep, I'm still good yet. Look at here. I says my battery may run out soon. So about an hour is all I can get out of my battery on my phone. This phone now is a couple of years old. I'm almost ready to get a new phone, so can't wait. And that'll be a better battery life. This one's now is getting to the point where it's okay, but I got a battery charger with me. And I have a plug-in for a wall. If I get in the right place, I can plug it in the wall, but I do have a spare battery, which will charge my phone up fully once. And so that might be what I'll have to do. I'll have to plug my battery in when I get down here to Scotia Square. Probably might as well wait for the light now. It's down to 1. So we'll walk across and Scotia Square is right over there. And I can go in there and get warmed up, warm up my tips of my fingers, which are tingling a little bit. I got gloves on, but still, the hand that holds the phone, that holds the gimbal, is the one that usually gets cold because you're holding it up in the air and it's not moving around. And It gets a little cold, but I'm almost back there. Get down the bottom of this hill, and I'm going to go through the doors of Scotia Square and then sign off. Okay? So I'll give you my little ramble now before I get there, and then when I just walk in, I'll just turn it off, okay? So, like I always say, if you like watching these videos, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel, because the more subscribers I get, the better it will be. And if you hit that little bell, you'll get a notification every time I make another video. If you don't mind getting a little notification, like, you don't have to watch them all, but if you want to just be notified if I put out another video, you'll get a notification on your phone. And I got a few of them on mine that lets me know when the person got another video. And if I'm busy, I don't always watch every one of them, but I watch enough of them. And so it all helps. The video guys love it when you subscribe and put like on there. Give us a comment and make us feel like somebody's enjoying what we're doing. On that note, I hope you all have a good day. Enjoy this wonderful day with the snow almost all gone. And I guess I'll stand right here looking towards City Hall, the back end of City Hall. And I'm going to sign off right here, okay? So you have a wonderful day. Until next time, bye for now.